Good morning, everyone, because it's morning, Saturday, the March 5th, and this is Ukrainian Civilian, and today I'm going to share another video from my life. Yesterday, I firstly visited Kiev for the last 8 days. I purchased some goods, and I'm going to try to record more videos and establish Q&A sessions where I'm free from volunteering. I hope it would be a little bit messy. I don't know how to properly mount videos, but I will do it. I will do my best to do it because I want to give you a real non-polished view over the life of regular civilians. I want to explain you that Russia made the biggest mistake in their history because they thought we have only 200,000 soldiers in our army. But for real, we have over 15 million people that work together to help our defenders to protect our land. Because everyone does his job. Whatever this job is it volunteering, holding I know, rifle in their hands, or supplying army and elders, everyone right now is working. So please feel free to check my video, and I hope it will help you to find out more about us, our life, and our attitude to the current situation.
Hello everyone, this is Alex, Ukrainian civilian. So I didn't have much time to write a scenario. I'm a bit tired because we're still working in order to volunteer in our local city. So right now I'm sitting in a car because I don't have a driving license. I feel myself more useless. So I and my wife, Natalie, and our neighbor, we are going to Kiev in order to buy food, supplies, and everything that our local defenders need. So basically, today I'm going to try to combine some kind of videos about what is going on with civilians, how they work, and I hope it will be interesting for you. So this is only the start. I'm going to show you how we are purchasing everything, what's happening in supermarkets, how it look like. I'm not going to, I don't think I will record anything about let's say some points of territorial defense, because these guys are very serious, and I don't want to put out my camera because unfortunately I don't have any press labels, and probably that's also I will add more video when we reach to Kiev. I will tell you how it's, because it's the first time for a week when we can move on to Kiev. We stayed for a while here, and right now we are going. That's probably all. For you it will be in a second, and I will start recording another fragment of this video a little bit later. So thank you so much for watching, and that's all. So a small piece of information while we passed blog posts, I suppose in English. I'm sorry, I don't remember it. So basically right now we are already in Kiev, so it's near epicenter, so it's a huge store, and we entered Kiev, and right now we see that local territorial defense is only checking luxury cars because saboteur groups are stealing them from auto stores in order to move quickly. Because basically, of course, luxury car is moving much quicker than our used Opel Astra. So basically, also they're checking all cargo cars because they need to see if there is no ammo or anything else. So that's all. Right now we continue to move, and no war, we are still having this single traffic in this street. Next part would be from supermarket or hypermarket. It's called Auchan. French browsers will probably understand what I'm talking about. This is network here in Ukraine. It's our favorite store. Okay, let me continue later. So guys, finally I reached Kiev in about 10 kilometers. It took about 1.5 hours to reach it. So this is my wife.
Hello.
This is me. This is the district called Petrivka. It doesn't have any living buildings. We are heading to big supermarket. It's quite, right now it's silent because thanks God Russia doesn't have enough rockets to bomb us all the time. Plus Kiev is surrounded by a huge forces of anti-aircraft systems. However, when I tell to you that we need NATO to close sky or to provide us with more anti-aircraft system, I'm talking about cities in Kharkiv, Chernihiv. These cities are bombed dramatically. Unlike my peaceful small city, unlike Kiev, our neighbors, our friends, our brothers are surrounded by, they are bombed just. So basically, I continue to walk and I will record a little bit more when I reach supermarket. I will show how it looks right now, how people buy everything, etc. So I and my wife are entering this big shop. It's called Ashan, I'm not sure. Please, French guys, correct me. So this is a huge market. We are going to purchase some different food for our soldiers, some socks, underwear, anything else we have. So you can see a lot of people because life continues. We cannot just fear and live without a sense, because basically, as you can stop from multiple footages, we can be shot or bombed at any moment in basements, in own apartments, and that's why we are trying to keep our life going on. Of course, I'm not going to purchase any toys or any cooking stuff. However, life continues and we need to help. Every person in Ukraine needs to help our warriors to fight effectively, because these Russian troops will freeze in our fields while our guys are receiving fresh cooked food from all restaurants around Kiev. So people are cooking food, people are supplying, and I'm sorry, I need to purchase some scotch for guys. They asked. Give me a second. And also I will try to make a photo collage about how much money we collect in our condominium just in one day to help people. So it's about $1,000. This is we collected in a couple of hours. It's not the last money. However, we are close to war activities, that's front activities. That's why we are very careful with spending money, but we will do everything to help our army to win this war. So we continue to purchase stuff for our neighbors, for our defenders. In the food area there are let's say less number. The number of different kinds of food is smaller, but again, Kiev feels pretty safe despite the number of bombing. So basically people have what to eat. They're not trying to take everything from shelves. So basically we keep food and we take only what we need. We are continuing to collect everything we need. Some shelves are empty. We don't have eggs. We have issues with oil. Oil for frying. We have issues with flour. So if you basically can send it here, it's fantastic. I think it's an issue of logistics. However, I think would be much better. So we're taking a lot of food for us as well, because in my city the logistic is broken. So and we try to get something for us as well. So basically I'm not a complete altruist, I'm not trying to say this. So continue to work, we'll add something also later. So let's continue. We finally packed everything and we are standing in queue to check out. So you can see the queue is quite long. Everything is organized, so there is no panic here. We do not steal food. Everyone is paying with his savings, so it's almost normal life. However, my footage, my photos, as I previously said, describes the life of peaceful parts of Ukraine. We still have Kharkiv region, Chernihiv region, Sumy region. There are heroes. They're defending our country, our borders from further invasion of Russia Federation, and they struggle. We have food in Ukraine to share with them, but we have issues with logistics. And that's why we request, ask, demand, talk about closing sky in Ukraine. It's more about helping us to. It's more about. Sorry, wife asked to move on. So it's more about asking of NATO help to protect the cities from constant air bombing. Help of Red Cross to organize humanitarian corridors so we can move civilians from there. And of course it's about shelter for our women and children. I understand that some of them may act improperly, especially our, let's say, our trash, rich corrupted citizens who flee, who escaped our country on their luxury cars. They are sitting in your restaurants, they're drinking, they're not fighting, and you may think that most of Ukrainians are like this. No, it's not true. This part of our population will be heavily surprised when they come back to Ukraine. And I will probably record a message for them in Russian, because most of them are too lazy to study Ukrainian. And you would be able to retranslate to people who behave poorly. So basically, we stay strong. Every civilian, even if he's safe, he helps to defenders, to his army, to protect neighbors, to protect elders, etc. And you may see different records, footages, etc. Just be aware whom you're helping. Do not allow scammers steal your money. First of all, we want you to live in a peaceful world. We need to have wealthy neighbors. We want to trade them with them after war. Okay, for now that's all. I will record something else a little bit later. So this would be probably the last fragment of my video. We are going to the local market to purchase some vegetables for soups, for stew, because even this huge supermarket, it doesn't have enough food inside of it. So we are going to purchase everything else, and then we are going back to our city, sort this out, and give everything to our territorial defense. For now, for today, it's, give me a second, I'll check what is it today. For the March 1st, in my city, our territorial defense eliminated about 5 or 6 saboteur groups, One Russian military plane Su-24-25 was hit by anti-aircraft system, and that's all. So it's quite, everything is fine. If you have any questions how to help, which donation funds, which charity funds are eligible, etc., feel free to comment. I will answer everything. I will provide you with relevant information. Again, you don't need to support or donate separate people, separate bloggers, if they do not provide you with direct accounts of charity organizations. I don't think it's necessary. Most of people are fine, they have money, and if they're not under bombing their life, most of Ukrainians are healthy. We need clothes, we need medications, we need weapons, and we need to push regarding or providing us with more anti-aircraft systems or closing the sky. Again, it depends on your decision, on decision of your governments, etc. I will continue to provide you with some content if anything changes. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm sorry for this lame video. I'm not a professional blogger or something like that. Hope it helps to understand more about our country, about our situation, about how the regular civilian people are helping army. Most of us will never run. We will support. We will fight, maybe do some non-aggressive support actions, etc. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.